Well, I woke up this morning and found this Honda lawnmower in my neighbor's garbage. I said to myself, that looks like a pretty nice mower. So I walked over there and grabbed it. And we're going to see if we can get it running again today. The gas smells kind of funky in it. Let's see if we can make it run. First thing we're going to do is turn off the fuel supply. We're going to remove the air cleaner cover and the air filter. And then there's a pair of 10mm bolts, long bolts that go here through the carburetor into the cylinder head. And we're going to take those two 10mm long bolts out, just loosen them up like that, and then we'll use a nut driver to take them the rest of the way out. As you take it apart, you'll notice a lot of parts. There's the air cleaner base with the screws that go through it and a metal gasket. There's also the connector on the back side of that for the breather tube, which you gotta make sure you put back on. Let's see. On the back side of it, there's a temperature operated automatic choke mechanism that closes when the engine is cold and opens up as the engine warms. So we're going to take all that apart, set it aside, and we're going to open the carburetor up. We're going to take this little spring clip off the fuel line, and then we'll just twist it a little bit and remove the throttle cable and the wire, the governor setup, and then we'll be able to open up the bottom of the carburetor. The bowl is held on by another 10mm bolt, and once we take it apart, we can see inside the carburetor the float mechanism. And honestly, I've already cleaned this up once. It was really dirty with corrosion and bad fuel, varnished fuel. And I ran my cleaning wire down through here to clean the jet out, but we're still getting some hunting on it. We're surging. So I also removed the idle set screw and this little screw that goes down in through the top. A lot of times on these Hondas, the surging is caused by a clog in this little air vent that goes down through the top. But we took that apart, cleaned it all out, reinserted the idle screw the same number of turns, and it's still doing the surging. So we're gonna pull the main jet out if we can from the bottom and see if there's some clogs in the side of that, which could be causing it not to get enough fuel. All right, look at that. It's running great, and we're going to push it back over to the neighbor's house and give it to him so he won't have to buy a new one. And actually, that's what I did. I returned it. The neighbor was very happy that I got it running. He said a couple other people looked at it and couldn't figure it out, and now he doesn't have to go out and buy another mower. Here's the fuel nozzle on the left and the main jet on the right. The main jet is what we cleaned out without disassembling the carburetor fully, but the nozzle needs to be cleaned out sometimes as well. By removing the main jet, you can pop this nozzle out into your hand and you can easily access it for cleaning. If you're having trouble with surging or hunting in your engine, you need to make sure that all of these tiny little holes are perfectly clean. Or alternatively, just order a new nozzle from your local Honda supplier for about $18. Well, thank you friends for watching this video and checking it out. Hope you feel confident in tackling jobs like this yourself now, because if I can do it, you can do it, and save yourself a bunch of money by not having to take your machine to the shop. I appreciate your watching and your support. Have a great day.